Okay, I cannot believe I'm going to try to tackle this one. I've been asked by people to do my complete collection, show every title, and that is going to be entirely too much to do all in one video. So I'm going to break things up over time. And in this video, let's go over all of my steelbooks. Well, all of my 4K and Blu-ray steelbooks. I'm not going to show the video game ones and not going to show the DVDs. But yeah, all of the 4K and Blu-ray. So let's dive into this. Okay, so I'm not going to show everything in like a specific order, but I grabbed everything that was from the Disney, MCU, Pixar shelf over to that side right now. Do all those, then I'll make it through everything else around. So you're going to see 90-some% of the movies are protected in these Malco protectors. I highly recommend these. These are great protectors. But opening them quickly for the purpose of this video to show outside of the protectors might be a little bit of a pain in the butt. So I'm going to show everything inside the protector. And hopefully the glare isn't too bad for you. But yeah, I've got like, I don't know, 400 maybe to go through. I don't know what it is. Somewhere, it's a decent amount to go through. So yeah, let's dive in with the first Disney, MCU, Pixar right now. Take a sip before marathoning this. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to break these things up, these videos for yeah, this is gonna be a lot to do. But yeah, start this off. We got Captain America Civil War. This was a pretty fun movie. I didn't love it like most other people, but I enjoyed it. We got which one is this? Iron Man 2 front back. This one, Iron Man 3. Yeah, I don't know how many people partaked in Best Buy was clearancing out their MCU and Pixar because they like way over ordered. So I got a lot of these ones for probably $10. It was crazy. This one I think is a more rare one. This Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I believe it's more rare. I like this one a lot though. We got Iron Man 1 next. Yeah, no specific order. I kind of just grabbed these off the shelf and going through them. Which one do we got? We got Infinity War. Front back. Now we got Endgame. Oops, almost dropped it. Yeah, these protectors are great though, actually, because if you do drop them, it's not absorbing, the impact isn't going on the steelbook. These are really great protectors. I really can't recommend them enough. Oh geez, a couple of standard releases. These shouldn't have been in put those there. Got Thor Ragnarok. Spider-Man Far From Home. This one is unopened. I haven't watched the movie since theaters. I didn't love it. It was fine. Doctor Strange. Looking forward to the new one a decent amount, but because Sam Raimi is the director. Captain Marvel. There. What do we got next? Ant-Man. This was another one. I got this like clearanced pretty good. I think that was like $10 or something. We got Captain America Winter Soldier. This is the best MCU movie, I think. We got the Spider-Man Homecoming. Pretty nice steelbook. Black Panther. Which Ant-Man and Wasp. That one's pretty cool. Got Wreck-It Ralph. Cinderella, the classic animated Cinderella. This is a really nice one. It's actually a nice debossing on the front. I like that one a lot. This one is a big fan of mid-level media. Ken loves this one. Incredibles 2. Got Cars 3. Soul. I loved this movie. This was so good. This was probably I'd say their most adult oriented movie from Pixar. Got Wall-E. There's so many here. All right, these are, I've got a couple in the bag type protectors too. I didn't transition them over yet, but I don't even know why this. Oh, because we have Holiday over there too. Yeah, that's Disney and Pixar and MCU and Holiday. So that's why I randomly have a couple of Holiday ones up next. Sometimes I forget our own sorting. It's a Wonderful Life. This is a gorgeous steelbook for an amazing movie. Ooh, geez. Home Alone. Nothing particularly special there. Christmas Story. This is one of my all-time favorites in the collection. I absolutely love that artwork. Up is such an amazing movie. I mean, those first, like, 5-10 minutes are crushing. It's so damn good. Alright. Grab another stack. Got Toy Story. Another Toy Story. This is one of the Mondo ones. The artwork is by Tom Whalen. Big fan of the guy. I have a bunch of screen prints of his. So this is why I double dipped on that. The first Cars, unopened. The J card is still on it. I haven't watched the 4K yet. I saw this when it came in theaters, and it's not one of my favorite Pixars. Mulan. I like the artwork on that one a lot. The classic animated Mulan. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. Unopened, got this super cheap from Best Buy. We'll get around to it at some point. Ooh, jeez. Got Lady and the Tramp. That's a nice one. Frozen. Let it go, let it go. Put that movie down. Well, this is a nice one. The first Incredibles, and the characters are all debossed on the front. Very, very, very nice. Part of me thinks I should have just taken them out to show better. I gotta hope the glare isn't too bad for you guys, because it would be such a pain in the butt taking them all out. I mean, I could be talking like 5-6 hours of filming doing that. Toy Story 2. The Santa Claus collection. Really enjoy these movies. The Good Dinosaur. One of the few Pixars I have not seen at all. And this was also super cheap during the Best Buy, like, blowout. Finding Dory. Also super cheap during that. A lot of these Disney ones, my gosh, Disney, or Best Buy way over anticipated, and they had to clear a ton of stock. The deals were kind of crazy. Got the new live action Cinderella. Classic Mary Poppins. Oh, J card's still on that because it's unopened, but got the Nutcracker. Alright. Finding Nemo. Love this movie. I should end up watching the 4K. It's still unopened, again, from the blowout. Brave. Really enjoyed this one. I really like, I know some people didn't like the Steelbook, but I liked it quite a bit. Onward. This movie was really touching. I like the Steelbook. I like Steelbooks that wrap the picture around the whole thing. Big Hero 6. Really enjoyed this movie. This was a lot of fun. That Walt Disney Animation Studio, the one that does this, and Moana and some other ones, I think they're pretty much just as good as Pixar, in my opinion. They put out some fantastic stuff. 101 Dalmatians. Also got this during the blowout. The Jungle Book. This is the new one. Classic Peter Pan. Almost done with Disney, MCU, and all that stuff. We've got the Princess and the Frog, the new Lion King, which exists, Hocus Pocus. This is a pretty cool one. I like that one. Zootopia. I really, really enjoyed this movie. It was really cute. Ralph Breaks the Internet. The original Lion King, which is an all-time classic for animation. Which, again, more debossing on the front. Disney did a lot of debossing. I'll tell you, a lot of their steelbooks have debossing on them. Got another Hocus Pocus. Really like this one. Toy Story 3. Nightmare. Ooh, don't fall. Nightmare Before Christmas. And Raya and the Last Dragon. That's a pretty cool one. So that's all the individuals, and then also have this Avengers set. It's in a nice steel case. And let's see here. First movie. That's all the extra stuff in there, plus the code. I never even used the code yet. Come on. Age of Ultron. These aren't like anything amazing, but I really like the whole collective set. Got Infinity War. And come on. Come on. Got Endgame. So yeah, multiple copies of a lot of these movies. But again, I really enjoy steelbooks. So it's one of the sub-hobbies of collecting movies that I really love. So yeah, I'm going to put all that stuff back and then head into the, remainder type stuff. Alrighty, on to what? Numbers and A's. There's I'm just going to take this little bit by little bit. Start this off with 1917 for numbers. This is just going to be all the studio stuff next, and then it will transition to boutique last. But yeah, 1917, I loved this movie. It was so good. 13 Hours. Really enjoyed this one. This is, I think, one of Michael Bay's better movies, to be honest. I really enjoyed this one. Got two Bond ones next. Skyfall and Spectre. Nothing fancy or anything about them, really. Got 8 Mile. I'm not particularly a rap person, but the couple of people I do listen to, Eminem is one of them. This is a very, very good movie. American Assassin. This one flew under the radar, I thought. This was a really good, suspense action movie. Really dug this one. We've got Atomic Blonde next. Got Assassin's Creed. Haven't seen this. I got the Steelbook dirt cheap, so I'll get to the movie at some point. Alien Covenant. Got this, a really, really nice one. Hopefully you could see it through the protector, but it's got a really nice shine to it. I really dig this Addams Family one. And then one of the best movies of the year came out, Arrival. Denis Villeneuve is great. I'm looking forward to Dune, and Arrival was just fantastic. Really, really great movie. So that finishes up all of the studio stuff for numbers and A's, and I'll go grab the B's now. As you can see, things keep emptying out because I'm pulling out the steelbooks. I actually ended up grabbing B's, C's, and D's. Oh, and E's. Just get them all ready. So B is actually a relatively decent-sized pile. Started off with Baby Driver. I believe this one was the 4K one. No, this one's Blu-ray. Yeah, that's one of the things with Steelbook. Sometimes it's hard to remember or tell which one is the 4K version, which one is the regular Blu-ray version. Because this next one doesn't actually say on the spine, it doesn't have the logo for what version this is. Yeah, so I was actually thinking about doing a complete 4K sometime next. But I gotta remember what the heck is 4K, what's not 4K. Like, in my mind, I swear this was the 4K version, but it has the Blu-ray symbol on the side. Doesn't mention 4K. Alrighty. And like Blade right here, I know this is a 4K. There's nothing listed on the side. Got Baywatch. This was not near as good as I was hoping. I enjoyed both Jump Street movies. They couldn't replicate it with Baywatch, I don't think. I don't know. It didn't work as well. I mean, one of the reasons I watched is because Alexandra Daddario is gorgeous. And I like both those two for comedy. I think they're funny guys. It didn't work. Got Backdraft. This is a fantastic movie. Got Braveheart, also fantastic movie. Long one, but very, very, very good. Put those down there. Grab another chunk of bees. Blues Brothers, all-time classic right there. One that I really enjoyed, even though it got a lot of hate. Birds of Prey. I loved Birds of Prey. I thought it had really, really top-notch action. It was actually, the guys involved in John Wick actually came in and helped with the choreography of the action. I thought it showed. I mean, this is a fun action flick. I really don't quite get the hate. Ooh, geez, almost dropped it. I don't get the hate with this one, though. The Bourne Classified Collection. This is just Blu-ray, not 4K. These two, so I already have a watching copy of Blade Runner 2049, but it was my favorite of 2017, and I still have these sealed. I intend to keep them sealed. So we have the standard Blu-ray and the 4K. This was back when they did a lot more of both. Generally now you're getting most of the Steelbooks when they come are just a 4K that will have a Blu-ray in it. But around that like 2016, 17, 18 range, they did a lot of, do you want the Blu-ray version or the 4K? They don't really do that too often anymore. But yeah, very, very cool. I loved this movie. Got Boys in the Hood. That's a nice one. Next up, right across one that didn't actually have a protector on it for some reason, so I'll have to put one on, but The Big Lebowski. Even though this is a relatively cheap Steelbook. I don't remember what I paid, but these were pretty cheap at like Targets and stuff. I love this one. This Beetlejuice. Gorgeous. This one initially sold out. Found it in stock at one store like 40 minutes away. Drove there all excited, picked it up, and like the next week the local store restocked it. Better Off Dead. I've seen this movie many a times, just haven't watched the Blu-ray copy since I got it. I traded in my regular Blu-ray copy. This is such a funny movie. If you haven't seen this and you like John Cusack or just 80s comedy, definitely check out Better Off Dead. It is so damn funny. And then another classic 80s, The Breakfast Club. Absolute classic right there. And then Bad Boys 1 and 2. Both 4K. Nice release. That finishes up the B's. So, yeah. Head into the C's. Which I can actually pick up all the C's at once. So that's not bad. Got Casper. This is not only like a childhood favorite, but I think one of the coolest cameos in a movie ever. If you haven't seen it, you'll recognize it, but there's a great little Ghostbusters cameo I love it. Got Coming to America. This one is the 4K. So, Cat's Eye. I just watched this for the first time only like, I want to say 3 Halloweens ago. This is a really damn good anthology. I don't know why this flew under the radar for me for so long. Got Clueless. Still didn't open this one yet. Traded in my regular Clueless copy and got the Steelbook. Carlito's Way. This is getting a 4K coming. That's just a Blu-ray though. The next one, I haven't seen it yet. I haven't heard anything good about it. But my gosh, the Steelbook was nice. So, but yeah, Chaos Walking. This is one of the first ones I think running across that has the slip as part of it. I am a huge fan of this concept, the studio doing that, because you get to put all the information that would be on a J card instead on a slip, pull it off, and you get the nice Steelbook art. But otherwise, you just get, I don't know, it's like the total package. This is the way I prefer Steelbooks coming, and luckily a lot of them have been lately, even though I think it's more of a Lionsgate thing. We've got Casino. Casino's better than Goodfellas. Stand by it. Got Children of Men. One of, definitely, I would like top 2 favorite John Carpenter is Christine. Nothing going on the back there. But that is it's a pretty cool one though. It's like the ad for it. But I love this movie. And this is a really good 4K actually. This one really popped with the HDR. Got Children of the Corn. Still an unopened one. Actually getting the Arrow 4K when that one comes out. I'm going to watch that for Halloween this year. And then head into the D's now. This is going to be probably a controversial choice. Something people might give me shit about. But probably my favorite movie of the past decade. Because of sheer like rewatchability and just how much I adore the movie, would have to be Dunkirk. I've mentioned how much I've loved Dunkirk multiple times on Instagram, previously on YouTube and stuff. I love this movie. I've seen this way too many times for how new of a movie it still is. I can watch this at any time. This is, I would say, probably my favorite movie of the past decade. It's so amazing. Got Dread. This is another one with the really nice slip. I really love that. But yeah, that's a cool Steelbook. Really good 4K. Got District 9. It's a great movie. It's too bad Neil Blomkamp's career didn't quite go as people thought it would. Got Do the Right Thing. The Target Steelbook 4K. Just didn't get around to watching it yet, but glad I picked it up. This is one of my favorite movies also. Drive. Fantastic movie. I cannot wait for 4K for this one. Dr. Sleep. Really liked Dr. Sleep. This was an excellent movie. An 80s classic here. Dirty Dancing. Another one with the gorgeous slip that has the title on it. This is a really great movie with a great soundtrack. If you've never seen Dirty Dancing, definitely check that out. Got Detective Pikachu. It's a fun one. This is one of the best movies based on video game type thing. Got another District 9. This needs to get upgraded to one of the Malco protectors. And another Dirty Dancing. Yeah, one of them was a Target version and one was Best Buy or an all-around. I don't remember. But yeah, Dirty Dancing is great. So this one is the 4K and this one is a standard Blu-ray. I think this was Target and this I got at Best Buy, I believe is what it was. But yeah, I think they complement each other nice. They're very nice Steelbooks for a very good movie. So that is B's, C's, and D's. And grab the E's next. Not too much, actually. It's kind of surprising. So I know what I'll start with. All right, I'm gonna throw this one in. It's not technically a steelbook. I don't even know if this company still makes them or not. They're not that great. So this is a metal pack. Metal pack was or is a contender against the steelbook brand, and the difference is the way it like opens on the spine. I don't actually know if this company still makes these, to be honest. I really don't know if they're still around, but they don't look near as good on a shelf. Steelbook kind of has that niche down, what looks good on a shelf and everything. But artwork wise, I really dug this one, so that's why I have it. I think we have like 2 or 3 metal packs in the collection. But yeah, I don't know. People, let me know down below if metal pack is still even around. I haven't seen one in a while. 2 fun movies. The first is definitely better, but Equalizer 1 and 2. These are the 4Ks, and didn't get around to watching the 4Ks yet. I've seen both these movies. I liked them a decent amount. I think they're fun. And I don't know if I mentioned this was Equalizer also. But yeah, that's those. And then the rest of the pile, no, this is not horror. Ender's Game. Movie is okay. I got the steelbook for like $4 or something like that at Second and Charles. We've got a classic, The Exorcist. Definitely absolute classic right there. I just saw this for the first time. Was it last year or the year before? Either way, I'm not a religious person. I don't really watch religious horror much. So the whole idea of like exorcism and stuff, I don't know. It's weird that I even jumped on Conjuring so quick because they deal so much with faith. But I kind of pushed this off for like most of my life. It's actually a fantastic film, so I'm glad I finally got around to seeing it. I should be more open to certain things, but yeah, it's fantastic. It really is. And then we got 2 Evil Deads. So we got the first Evil Dead, and then we got Evil Dead 1 and 2 4K. That's really nice. It's got one of the slips, so the whole back just kind of disappears. I love the steelbook. But yeah, that is B, C, D, and E, and now I'm gonna have to put all those back and prep up the next several letters. I got a little bit ambitious this time and grabbed what did I grab? F, G, H, I, and J. So start off with the F's. We've got Fast and the Furious 4K. It's crazy how this series has changed. Pretty much like 1, 2, 3 are a certain type of movie, and then 4 on are a different type of movie. I enjoy them though. They're dumb fun. Fargo, an absolute classic. This one is open and watched, but for some reason I kept the J card with some. Didn't keep it on others. I don't know. This actually doesn't belong here. I'm gonna have to move this after the video, but The Fog, this belongs over with the Scream Factories. I'll have to move it afterward, but I'll put it up there. Absolute classic though. The Fog is amazing. Friday the 13th. I think this was a newer steelbook. I think this only came out a couple of months ago. The Fifth Element. That's a really cool one. Oh no, that Friday the 13th is older, I think, maybe, because here's part 2. I didn't open the part 2 yet. And I don't know when or if, really, because I have the big Scream Factory set. So, I like steelbooks. The Fate of the Furious. I wish I had all of these. I really do. Oh my god. All of the Universal monsters had their own, with the nice slip. They were great, and I only have Frankenstein, and I think I have Wolfman, but kind of bummed I didn't get them all. Got Full Metal Jacket. This is a very, very nice steelbook. So that is all of the F's. Head into the G's now. Got what is it, 2014 is when this Godzilla came out. It's a good movie. Got the 4K of Goodfellas. Got the 4K of Gattaca. This is a great sci-fi flick. If you've never seen it, definitely check this out. Very good movie. Another good one, The Game, which I wish my criterions were in some type of order. I'm literally sitting right next to them. I think this has a criterion, and I think I have it. Holy hell. Why can I not remember? I think this has a criterion release. I don't remember if I bought it or not. Oh, it does. Yeah. Okay. Jesus. Yeah. My criterion of The Game. So I think I had this first, and I just bought this because I love Steelbooks. It's an excellent movie, though. Really excellent movie. We've got The Greatest Showman. This movie has its lovers, has its haters. I like it quite a bit. It's a very catchy soundtrack. We've got the old animated Ghost in the Shell. We've got Scarlett Johansson, Ghost in the Shell. Goes down there. A little bit more G's, which, to keep with that whole Ghost in the Shell, the 4K of Ghost in the Shell. Awesome, awesome steelbook. Oh my god, look at that artwork though, as the slip. I mean, this is a really good one. And the Mondo Ghost in the Shell. Yeah, that's 4 Ghost in the Shells. 3 for the animated movie and 1 for the Scarlett Johansson. Got Gremlins, the 4K. Got Gladiator. This is the 4K. And we got the Grease Collection. I don't think I've ever seen Grease 2 or 3, but Grease 1 is a classic. And the funny thing is, I never thought of myself as a musical fan per se, but there are certain musicals I really like. Like La La Land is one of my favorites of the past decade. I love that movie. Greatest Showman is a lot of fun. Grease is a classic. Singing in the Rain. I don't know, maybe I am a musical person. Alright, so H. Grab all the H's. These ones I showed off recently because they're pretty much brand new. But Hitman's Bodyguard. Very nice with the slip. I love how the slip can change the artwork, essentially. That's awesome. The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. Didn't get to see this one yet. This is a brand new one. 4K for Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Hellboy. Got Hercules with Dwayne Johnson. Another Hellboy. I don't know why some steelbooks like do nothing on the back. I don't really get that. Love this one. 4K of Halloween. The artwork is by a company, or not a company, 2 people called Phantom City Creative. They do art for Mondo and stuff. They have great artwork. Got, which one is this? Hotel Transylvania 3. This one doesn't really get talked about all that much. The Hunt for Red October. The Jack Ryan series is good movies, and these kind of got lost in the shuffle of time, I guess. You don't really see anyone younger like, oh, I just discovered Hunt for Red October, or even people that are older that I did see this. No one talks about this movie, really. Hacksaw Ridge. Excellent war movie. That covers all of the H's. Now, not too big of a stack for I. Independence Day. Invisible Man. I loved this movie. I thought this was great. Got It. I liked it. I don't know if I'm on the same train as like loving it like so many people, but I thought it was pretty dang good. And what's his name was fantastic as Pennywise. Got one of Nolan's best, Inception. Such a great movie. Here's one because of the time of year. If you've never seen it, I highly, highly recommend it. That's It Follows. This is this wacky like idea, but basically this woman, it's I don't know how the heck to describe it, but she's being followed constantly, slowly by this entity that if it catches her, she's dead, and it moves on to the next person. And it's kind of crazy. It's slow moving. It's hard to describe, but this got some really cool like scares in it. It's good acting. This is a really good flick. Got another Inception. I didn't realize actually. Jesus, that kind of sucks. So I didn't realize that. So because both of them are the same or different artwork there. I didn't even pay attention to the fact that they literally use the exact same artwork for the back. That's disappointing. I never even noticed that. Oh well. Interstellar. This is another. Nolan has a lot of great movies. Interstellar is fantastic. And I, Robot, which if those new Tesla bots happen, maybe we'll have iRobot for real. Who knows? And then we'll go into the J's, which there's actually a fair amount of J's. So we've got, I don't remember which ones are 4K and which are not. I have several John Wicks in here. But yeah, we got a John Wick. One of them is like a collection. I don't remember what's what. Justice League versus the Teen Titans. I don't have too many of these DC animated ones. Got John Wick 3 Parabellum. I loved this. I loved all three, really. But I love the removable slip. You know, I've noticed, actually, just doing this video, pinks and purples are used a lot in steelbooks. Got John Wick Chapter 2. Got one of the best 4Ks on the market, hands down. Jaws. Great 4K. This is a Parabellum one also. John Wick 3. I enjoyed the John Wick movies, obviously. I kind of just kept buying the steelbooks because they just kept coming. Come on. See if I can grab them all. Got the original Jumanji. I really like this one, how it replicates the board or the opening of the board. Really cool. Jumanji, which one is this? This is the next level. And then Welcome to the Jungle. Got all the Jumanjis. Got Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I wanted to like this one more. I'm looking forward to the new one quite a bit though. Jack Reacher. Hey look, John Wick. Maybe this one was the collection? Or was this, I don't know. I don't remember. One of them is a collection one. And then Jigsaw. Which, I enjoyed Jigsaw. It was good. So yeah, that's up to J's. So same as before. Got to put it all back. And then I'll grab out the next several letters and we'll continue on. Alrighty, so next up I grabbed up to, or through Q, because some of these actually don't have too many per. So yeah, we're on K now. So grab the Ks. Come on, lift them all. There we go. Ooh, so start off with this. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Just did a rewatch last night, and this is such a fun movie. This had a budget of, what did it say, $2 million. This is proof, like, you don't need a big budget to have pretty convincing special effects. Like, I think for $2 million, they did a damn good job, and they created a movie that is very memorable. It's a fun, silly movie. Got, let me see if I can find the other. Oh, there we go. Both Kill Bills. Very good movies. I would like a nice release for The Whole Bloody Affair. Put the two together, because I'm in the camp that it's one movie. It got split. Audience attention wouldn't be there for the entire thing, but this works better together, I think. So yeah, Kill Bill 1 and 2. Kong Skull Island. Okay, I'm going to save this one for last here. King Kong. And The Karate Kid. And one more K left. But this one, I'm going to say it with a spoiler. Like, pretty much right now, I'm just going to show you that it's Knives Out. But skip ahead a little bit if you don't want to be spoiled if you haven't seen Knives Out, which if you haven't seen Knives Out, cannot recommend that enough. This is a great movie. But if you don't have or never saw this steelbook, if you see on the back, there's knives. What's really cool is if you take this slip off, and this is the type of stuff that you can be creative with, take it and flip this to the front of the steelbook, and when you slide this down, you look and the knives point directly at Evans. That is such a cool little thing to throw in. Like, someone actually had to think about, hey, if we point all the knives and someone takes the time to flip it around, they'll see who the killer is. It's really cool. And I also like how the sides look like pages. This is probably one of the most well-executed steelbooks, I would say, that I've ever seen. This is a phenomenal steelbook. I love the movie, but just like packaging-wise as a steelbook, this was executed flawlessly, really. So that is up to K. Let's do L, which there's two in here that don't have protectors yet, so I'm going to stick them up there because they got to get protected. I don't know why they got shuffled in without, but Luca. Didn't get around to Luca yet, but I've heard pretty good things on it. Last Action Hero 4K. This was really good. I'm glad to see that Last Action Hero has started to gain like a little bit of a cult following, because this movie kind of bombed in the beginning. But it's a very meta movie, and meta movies weren't really a thing as much at this time. So I'm glad to see it starting to gain its fan base. That's pretty cool. We got the Lego Batman. Enjoyable movie. The Leica collection. Got Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. And Logan. So that's all of the L's. Grab the M pile. Alright, we've got the new Mortal Kombat, which, that's interesting. I didn't even notice that. So, it's this way, and then you flip it that way, and it's right side up. I didn't actually notice that, to be honest. Interesting way to pull off that artwork. Oh, when you spread it out, though. When you open it up and spread it out. Okay, I see what they were going for. Mortal Engines. Oh, peel this off. This still has my Best Buy pickup on it. Throw that there. This is the Mortal Kombat. Collection. Mortal Kombat and Annihilation. Unopened. I got this pretty cheap from Best Buy. Got Scorpions.
I figured as much.
Okay, my computer just started talking for some reason. But, yeah. Scorpion's Revenge. Midway. Very cool steelbook. Action-packed movie. Not great. If you're looking for just action, I think it works. Like, visually, it's great. Sound, it's great. Story, it lacked focus. It didn't have character development very well. It lacked focus in the story. I tried to cover too large of a scope of time with too many characters, and I just don't think it quite worked. Mad Max Fury Road. Maze Runner Death Cure. Another one that got misput into the wrong area. I'm going to have to change that, but Motel Hell is Scream Factory, so that will have to get put over there. We got Man of Steel. So that covers up to M. N is small though. N's got 3. Got the New Mutants and 2 Nightmare on Elm Streets. We got the new one and the original. So we've got a good one and a bad one. But yeah, these have to get switched to the Malco protectors. And God, this franchise need an upgrade. I would love 4K release, honestly. But it just even can use a new Blu-ray release. New scans, new 4K scans, new packaging with nice separate cases. I think the release we have now isn't that great. And it's been on the market for, what, like 8-9 years? We can use something new. For a character as iconic as Freddy, we could really use more justice to the character. So I would really enjoy if Scream Factory or someone kind of got on that. Put down the ends. All right. Oh, there's. Grab these. All right, I got O's and P's here. O's is tiny. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Very, very fun movie. Enjoyed this a lot. I have 2 copies. This is my Steelbook. And the watching copy is, you can't see it actually, but it's an Amazon one. It has like a 7-inch record in it. Pretty cool. So that's my watching one. This one's still sealed. And One Cut of the Dead, which is a good Steelbook. Like I like the use of color in it. And this is a wacky movie. You just need to see it. I can't even describe this movie. It almost like 2 movies shoved into one. But I think it works. It's pretty cool. It's a fun movie. And then the P pile is relatively large, but the one, I don't know why this shifted the way it did. It shouldn't have been where it was. Ran across London Has Fallen, and it shouldn't have been in the O's at all. I don't know why it was, but I think we had this in the H's because we were doing the Has Fallen, because it's, I don't know, it's weird. I think we were going by like the Has Fallen series though, so I have to move that to the H area. We've got the First Purge, Pokemon movie collection. Loved Pokemon. Oh my god. I remember as a kid, so I was a kid right during about the upward peak of Pokemon, and I got suspended from school for, it's so weird. I fought with a kid after school, off school grounds, but the school found out, and the following day, me and the other kid got suspended because apparently the schools tried saying, if you, before you get to your house, you still belong to the school. So even though it happened off school property and off school time, because we didn't get to our house yet, it was under the school's purview and they suspended. Anyways, my mom didn't agree with that, and we ended up going out on my first day after being suspended just because she had to take off work, and went and picked up a bunch of Pokemon cards and stuff. And I have such fond memories from this series. I enjoy the games a ton. I played the cards a ton. Yeah. Got Psycho. And nothing happened with the fight too. We both suck at fighting. But Phantasm, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, Pitch Black. This is a great sci-fi horror. I think Vin Diesel is a pretty garbage actor for the most part, but he works in this one. He has a few roles he works in. Dominic Toretto, I'm kind of sick of. I can use less of that. Power Rangers. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed the reboot. I mean, I was there for the height of Power Rangers also in the 90s, and I don't know. I enjoyed the reboot. And Pet Cemetery. So that looks like that clears up everything I have out right now. And I will head over there, put this all back, and grab more. So I'm starting to edit and realized I completely skipped Q. I'm wondering why I haven't showed Quiet Place, but literally Q is just Quiet Place. So I have this awesome Mondo one. I actually have the screen print from Mondo also. What's really cool is these are glow in the dark, the lights. Yeah, this was very cool. Happy to have it. I really like that slip. Quiet Place Part 2, brought back, and First Quiet Place. Those are actually debossed. So yeah, that is all there is for Q. Now we'll head on to the next bit. Alrighty, I have R through Z now here for studio stuff at least. Then afterward, I'm gonna end up having like odds and ends, things I missed. So I'll show those, and then there's the boutique stuff. But yeah, let's dive into the R's now. Which, the S pile when I get to it. Oh my god. Alrighty. R. We have this awesome Rocky Horror Picture Show. This is a very nice one. I don't think this was even that much money when it came out. It was a Best Buy one. It's super nice. I like that a lot. Ready Player One. And the rest of the pile is Resident Evil. Jesus. Alright. Resident Evil Extinction. Resident Evil Apocalypse. First Resident Evil. Resident Evil Afterlife. And Resident Evil Retribution. So not too bad of an R pile. The S pile, though, start off with, I have it on two separate areas because it's a lot. All right. Shutter Island. This is 4K. Sonic. Snatch. Seems like quite a bit of these are 4Ks though, actually. Did not open these yet, but I've seen the movies and they're both great. Both really nice steelbooks. Sicario 1 and 2. Nothing on the show on the back really because they're unopened yet, but yeah, this is a Target version of the first on standard Blu-ray. And, or not, this isn't both. This is, oh, I have the second one somewhere, actually. I don't know. I can't keep track of anything. So this is actually, yeah, this is the first, sorry. This is the first movie, Blu-ray and 4K. Wow, Jesus. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, so the 4K, this was Best Buy. The Blu-ray was Target. That's what it was. Where the hell is my... Do I not have a steelbook of the second then? I have the second. I don't know. Me talking to myself here. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I thought I had a steelbook of the second. I own the second, but I thought I had a steelbook. Oh well. Moving on. Scott Pilgrim. And Spiral. Still got to get around to watching Spiral. I've heard things on it, but I'm going to check it out this October for Halloween. Which actually I should put over there because I do want to check that one out. God, the S pile is huge. Starship Troopers. Really, really fun movie if you've never seen it. Star Wars The Force Awakens. The Rise of Skywalker. This one's kind of cool. It's a Schwarzenegger collection. I already had these movies separately, but that's a cool lenticular. And each movie, well, yeah, that would be the way to, or, Jesus, this got me all jacked up here. So up and up. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool release. Put that back in. Super 8 4K. Speed, this is standard Blu-ray. Saving Private Ryan. The Shining, this one is a standard this is a standard Blu-ray release. I do have the 4K in here. Put those down. Ah, there we go. Holy hell. There's Sicario 2. I knew I had a steelbook of it. So that's why I'm just assuming, hey, I'm grabbing 1 and 2. And no, those are both 1. Here is the steelbook for number 2. Thought I was going crazy there. Got Shazam. Snatch. This is the standard Blu-ray. Star Trek Into Darkness. This one was kind of cool. This actually came with like a little Enterprise ship, like a little Hot Wheel one. A New Hope. Shaun of the Dead. That's a classic. I feel like the S pile just keeps going and going and going. Empire Strikes Back. The Suicide Squad. Or I should say Suicide Squad, not The Suicide Squad. Alright, so another Super 8 uses the same back artwork too. My God, they could have changed things a little bit. But yeah, this is one of the metal pack ones. I think I have a total of 3 metal packs in the collection. What's crazy is, other than the spine thing, this is actually very, very nice. Like, I like this one more than the 4K Steelbook, because this is all embossed, like their heads stick out. This is really cool release. I like this one a lot. 4K of Speed. Spies in Disguise. This is a cool steelbook, and this was a surprisingly fun animated movie. I went into this with no expectations. I dug it. I'll put this one down for now. Got Into the Spider-Verse. I like that one a lot. The movie is amazing. Absolutely amazing. There we go. So I do not know what happened to... This is the Spider-Man collection, and I do not know what happened to... It came in like a slip box over top. I don't know what happened to it. This are the 4Ks though, and kind of annoys me because the spines say nothing. I don't know why they couldn't have just at least still put the names on the spine. I know what they are, but that's kind of a bummer. They're really nice though, like artwork wise. So I probably would have wanted them out anyways, but it's disappointing about the spines. Shrek. The Shining 4K, which is also one of the top ones I would recommend. Very, very good 4K. And one more little pile of S left. Serenity. Absolutely love this movie. I love Firefly, I love Serenity. Space Jam. A lot of fond memories of this one. I enjoyed the Looney Tunes a lot. Taz was always my favorite character. Loved Taz. I actually had I don't have it anymore, but I had this magnet. It was a decent sized magnet, like that tall, of Taz. And God, I had it for probably about 20 years. It was on my parents' fridge, and then when I moved, I took it. And unfortunately, something happened and it got ripped, and yeah, it's gone. Kind of a bummer. I love that magnet. But yeah, we got Return of the Jedi, Sausage Party. This was, I think they were running a buy two get one at Second and Charles. This was $7, and then it was a buy two get one. So this ended up being like $5 or something like that. So I was like, why not? Saw. Really, really nice steelbook. Very nice. That came out really good. That finishes up the S's, which that was a decent amount. So now T's. Just bought this not last week, the week before. This Texas Chainsaw, so it's not even opened up yet. Total Recall 4K. This one came out great looking as a steelbook and really good looking also as a 4K. Really great 4K. Mondo The Thing. I'm so pumped. The 4K steelbook is coming out for The Thing this week. Ooh. Tenet. I liked it. I didn't have too much problem understanding dialogue in it. Tigers Are Not Afraid. I heard great things on this. Just haven't got around to watching it yet. Trick or Treat. Oh, I have this backwards inside the thing here. But anyways, this is a Halloween classic for watching every single year. This one is one I gotta highly recommend. You have to like horror comedy, but oh my god, do I love this movie. Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. It is genius how they set the story up. Like, basically, these two hillbillies are best friends, and they're super nice guys, and these college kids keep seeing them through the perspective that there's these crazy serial killers. So everything that happens, the college kids completely misinterpret everything wrong and start dying for different reasons. And it's so damn funny. Oh my god, do I love that one. Top Gun 4K. Great movie. Looking forward to the new one, which is now delayed again. Yay. The Town, which I have two towns, and I don't remember which town is... Let me put this down. Okay, so that one says Blu-ray, which means that one's the 4K. I really wish they all automatically put it on the spine. Like, I guess I'm supposed to just take it because it doesn't have the Blu-ray logo that it's the 4K. Why can't you just make it a little bit easier? That's one complaint. Like with steelbooks, it's just always please put what format it is. I can't tell without the J card, which not everybody saves the J card. It blocks off whatever back artwork there is, so that's why I don't keep them. But I don't know. It's just one of my little quirky complaints. Tremors collection. Fantastic classic. To Kill a Mockingbird. The Tax Collector 4K. Really great one. Train to Busan. I'm not against remakes or reboots or anything like that. This is getting one. I'm not really that interested in it. I really see no reason it needs to be upgraded or updated for American audiences, because this isn't hard to follow. But also the concept will not work in America because trains are not utilized here to the same extent, and we do not have trains. I don't think we have trains as fast as they have. I mean, when I've been on an Amtrak train and it was pretty slow. I don't think the concept works in America. So I don't really know on the Americanizing of it, but whatever. I mean, they're free to. The original will always be there. And this is Transformers 5 movie collection. Yay. I actually really do enjoy the first one a lot, though. Put those down. And grab the U's. This is one of my favorites in the collection. Us. This is a gorgeous steelbook. It's one of those cases where simplicity really works. it's all debossed, and it looks and feels great in person. Really love that one. And then yeah, the rest of them are all Underworlds, which I'm getting a new 4K set coming. So, Underworld, Rise of the Lycans, Underworld Evolution, Underworld Awakening, and Underworld. So V is small, really small. V for Vendetta. Venom. I dig this steelbook a lot. So if you look, you actually see Venom like spelt out within Venom. That's really cool. And Valerian. Have no X's at all. I really don't even have too many X's in the collection in general. So, got Your Name. And then put this under Z because of Zombie, but this Rob Zombie pack, really nice. Another one with the really cool slip. So yeah, I dig that one. Ooh, a little tough to slip on. And then the final metal pack, which is a Zombieland. I like the artwork. So yeah, that's everything studio-wise, besides I'm going to have odds and ends ones. I'm going to get those together. I'm going to get the boutiques together. Now let's finish this thing off. I just grabbed everything else. We're reaching the finish line. If you've been watching this whole time, thank you so much for watching. This has been a long video. Definitely one of the longer ones I've put together my entire time dealing with YouTube. But yeah, I'm going to show you the odds and ends ones first. This stuff either I missed in the first time through, or I have stuff in the other room that were on display. So I grabbed those. Then it's boutique stuff. Grab the odds and ends first. And because I had these open and kind of sitting, these mostly aren't in protectors because they're going to go right back there. Got the classic animated Transformers movie. This was a really cool release. It even came with like art cards inside. I liked this one quite a bit. Fight Club. Coco. Very, very nice steelbook. Skyscraper. Another Top Gun. One of the funniest comedies out there. Tommy Boy. It's such a funny movie. My favorite Star Wars movie. I think it's my favorite. It's damn close if it's not my favorite. Rogue One. Loved this movie. That's an awesome one. The Birds. Ooh, starting to slide a little bit. I gotta put them down. I don't want the ones that aren't in anything to damage. Psycho. And Pet Sematary, this is the classic, the Mondo one. Very nice. So yeah, those are the odds and ends. So now I'm going to the boutique. Do I want to do... I'll do those ones last, I guess. So, let's see here. I have a separate video for this, but I got the Manta Lab version of Drive. This is, I'd say, arguably like it's top like 3 for my steelbooks. It's this Drive steelbook. And what's amazing, I really like the artist, Rory Kurtz did this, and so he did the original one-sheet poster for Baby Driver. He's done other promotional artwork for companies, and he's done a lot of Mondo ones, Mondo screen prints. The original print for this is $1,000+ print when you can manage to get your hands on it. And obviously I don't have it. I probably will never have it. So this steelbook was a cool way to get that art, you know, officially. So I like that one a lot. Donnie Darko, Arrow release and Weird Science Arrow release. These are my only two Arrow Steelbooks. I throw Mill Creek into the boutique, but this is it's a Mill Creek / Mondo one. It's a Mondo Steelbook, but released by Mill Creek. Very nice. Fun movie. And then the rest are Scream Factories, which I already accidentally had a couple shown too. Humanoids from the Deep. It's a weird freaking movie. It really is. I enjoyed it though. Escape from New York. Halloween 2. Night of the Demons. Got this during one of the last Scream Factory sales. And They Live. So that is all the boutique stuff. Besides, now, to end it off, we've been collecting the entire line of Studio Ghibli. Well, I should actually show this beforehand. Lupin. We did get this G-Kids Steelbook. I accidentally grabbed this as part of this. But yeah, all the classic Ghibli movies. We've been collecting them. They've been releasing these awesome Steelbooks that all look, they have the same style. And they're great. So, Grave of the Fireflies. Really sad movie. Really sad movie. Let's see here. These are I think the two newest, besides the ones that are coming in like a week or two. The Wind Rises. Didn't open this one yet. And The Secret World of Arrietty. And I just worked my way through all of these. These are really, really nice Steelbooks though. It's one of those like simplicity type things, but they have this really nice shine to them. They're like a metallic shine. I really dig these. So yeah, we're definitely buying the entire line of these. And they look really good on the shelf together. Yeah. Ghibli's got a lot of movies. I really like how their use of colors with all of them too. They separated the look of them all. You'll have, you know, a nice greens next to purples, next to bright yellows, next to reds. They really look great together. And last one, Howl's Moving Castle. I believe, unless I'm wrong, I am caught up on the complete set at the moment on those. But yeah, that is, I think, everything Steelbook wise for 4K and Blu-ray. Again, not DVD and not video game. But oh, it is not. I'm gonna have to grab the camera real quick. So yeah, I showed off already. I put a whole bunch of like box sets and stuff up there. But yeah, there we go. That and that are also the Steelbook sets. I don't want to pull them down right now, but especially this is some of the chintziest freaking packaging. It really is. But yeah, those are Steelbook also. I believe that now completes it actually. So yeah, I think I've shown everything in 4K and Blu-ray for oh, you know, God, I keep forgetting stuff. The Batman set, staring me right in the face too. So yeah, I have this set. I've got the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit sets. So there's Lord of the Rings. And there is the Hobbit. Now, I think that is everything I want to say. So, yeah, if you've watched this whole thing, thank you for sticking around, because I don't know how long it is, but it feels like it's pretty long. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below what some of your favorite Steelbooks are. And yeah, I will see you in the next one.